Welcome back. My name is BJ, and for today's project, we are going to make over this thrift store box that I found. So the very first thing that I did when I brought my box home was to give it a thorough cleaning. I used a degreasing spray-on cleaner and then followed that up with some warm soapy water. I started with DIY paint in Old 57, which is one of my absolute favorite colors to use as a base coat when I'm doing a multi-layered finish. I decided I wanted to do a raised stencil on the sides and the back of my box, and so for that I mixed up some Old 57 and salt wash to use as my medium for doing a raised stencil. Second coat of Old 57 dry, I chose Kissing Booth as my next layer. For my final coat, I chose two greens. I chose Salty Kiss and Fancy Farmgirl. This is a great way when you want to stick to really one color, but you want some tonal differences, is to pick two colors in the same family. And now for some wet distressing to bring all those layers of colors through. I generally choose to spray my cloth with water and distress that way, but you certainly could spray your piece with water as well. I also did just a little bit of light sanding with some 220 grit sandpaper just over the raised stencil part. Point out what happens when you top coat DIY paint. This is what's called the freak out factor. This is perfectly normal. Look at the difference between no wax and then the dry wax, and the big difference between wet wax and dry wax. One of my favorite tools to use to create depth and dimension and complexity to my paint finishes is colored waxes. For this box, I chose to use dark wax and the shipwrecked wax. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you have any questions at all on this project, any other projects of mine, or just painting in general, drop them in the comments below and I'll be more than happy to answer. Here's my pro tip for you on the waxing. I find it easiest if I let my clear wax dry overnight before I shade with my dark wax. It just makes it a lot easier for me to see where exactly I want to place that dark wax. Fun surprise and a little design element, I decided to decoupage some very fancy decorative napkins to the sides of the drawers. I'll link in the description box below to a couple other videos I have where I've used paper napkins for decoupage. edges of the drawers, but before sliding them back into the box, I decided I wanted to add some little fancy feet to my box. I bought mine on Amazon, and I will put the link in the description box below of the exact ones I used in this video. Very much enjoy doing small projects like this because it gives me the opportunity to experiment with different color combinations, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to hit the like button, that really helps me out tremendously, and I really appreciate you spending some time with me today. Go forth, happy painting, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.